And welcome back. The iPhone 5 was released in China today, 2 weeks after Hong Kong and a few months after the US and Europe. The lines were also a little behind those other countries, with some stores seeing just 1 or 2 waiting customers.
It doesn't quite look like it, but it was the launch of Apple Inc.'s iPhone 5 in China today. In Beijing, the recent snowfall may have kept Apple fans indoors, but others speculate it has more to do with the iPhone's popularity.
The price of an iPhone on the domestic market is still quite high, and personally I don't have very high demands in terms of functions. I can normally use the computer to complete the tasks that I need to do.
Research firm IDC says Apple ranked 6th in China's smartphone market from July through September. One complaint is that the iPhone 5 is something of a luxury phone, costing around $850.
If they want to expand their market share, probably the only way for them to do it here dramatically would be put out a lower cost phone. And it's really uncertain if they would decide to go that route. It's something they've really not considered before, but we'll just have to wait and see. Apple's a mystery in that regard.
Apple also has no contract with China's biggest cell phone service provider. China Mobile has more than half the country's cell phone market, another reason the iPhone 5 didn't make such a splash. Still, there are Apple loyalists. Some have already bought the phone overseas, others reserve them online. This Apple fan says she's ready to add the iPhone 5 to her Apple product collection.
I bought an Apple MP3 player, iPod Touch, and Apple laptop. Overall, the image is more detailed, and overall, I like it much more than the Android system. Plus, I think the design is better suited to female users.
Despite the small lines, China is still Apple's second largest and fastest growing market, accounting for about 15% of its overall revenue.